Hey my friends, welcome back. This is Sean here, speaker, coach and trainer, author of the book, Have a Life Attack. And I hope you are having a life attack on this wonderful Wednesday. I have a thought for you for today's Weekly with Willard. Remember the Weekly with Willard videos I put out for individuals, but also for corporate teams who are looking to just inspire their team, motivate their team, build with their team, invest into their team in the areas of leadership, personal growth, and communication. So stay tuned for this week's Thought of the Week on Weekly with Willard. So right about a decade ago, someone shared this thought with me, and it not only resonated with me, it challenged me to the bone. And maybe it's going to challenge you. Certain personality types and styles are a little bit more distracted in life, aren't they? Think of the I personality. We've talked about this before, but talk about the I personality. It tends to be more influential. They tend to be spontaneous. Sometimes they can be a little bit impulsive. They're very outspoken, the life of the party, love to speak, but they can also have that squirrel shiny object syndrome. You know those people. I is one of those people, as I would say. I'm an ID or a DI by personality, and so I can easily get distracted. So when this person shared this quote with me, this saying with me, it really challenged me to the bone. And today I'm still challenged to live a different kind of life. What was that saying? Well, it went like this. Wherever you are, be there. Wherever you are, be there. Wow. How powerful is that? Just think about that for a moment. Wherever you are, be present in the moment. As I say, for some personality types, a little bit easier, a little more quieter, reserved personality types, great listeners. They're deep thinkers. And then there are other personality types that, as I say, are chasing squirrels, chasing rabbits all over the place and catching none. I often say, like an octopus on roller skates, going nowhere fast. Just busy. Someone says something to you and you go, yeah, but you don't really hear it. Maybe you hear it, maybe you can recall it, but you don't really hear it. You don't really take note of it. Someone meets you in a shop, you're out shopping or in town, or you're having coffee, and how are you doing? No, I'm doing okay. Are you really listening? Are you really in the moment? One of my quotes I have is, listen between the lines. Listen between the lines. And I can tell you that this is something I'm really continually having to work on. Just this weekend, we had a good laugh here at home. My daughter was home for the weekend and she's studying in Cape Town. She came and spent a few days with us. And we were about to watch something. I think it was a series or something. And I was busy on my phone, picking up mails or posting or doing whatever, scroll holding, I don't know. But Michelle had mentioned something about this upcoming program, so had told some details about it. And I honestly didn't hear it. So as it started, I said, who was he again? Or who is she? Or whatever. And my daughter just laughed and said, Dad, get off your phone. Listen to Mom. Listen. She could have said, Sean, wherever you are, be there. You could have said that to me, Teagues. And I had to smile, I had to laugh, and it's true. Because I'm guilty very often of being not in the moment. I'm a lot better, a lot further along that journey than I was 10 years ago. When I listened to my wife, I didn't used to be able to listen for any period of time. And certainly when I said listen, I was maybe hearing, kind of watching the mouth go right and thinking I'm hearing, but I wasn't listening between the lines. I wasn't present. How about you? Do you need to listen better? Do you need to be present in the moment more? With your loved one, with your partner, your wife, your husband, your children? Are you distracted, not by cell phones always the time, but by your other thoughts? You're thinking about what you're going to do later. You're thinking about dinner. You're thinking about lunch. You're thinking about the sport. You're thinking about what you're going to say to the person. So here's a real lesson in communication. Don't be thinking about your answer while they are sharing from their heart with you. Be engaged in the moment. Listen to what they're saying to you And also listen between the lines. What aren't they saying to you? What is important that you may be not hearing from them? How about instead of giving some advice back to the person, you listen intently and then you ask them a great question. Tell me more. Tell me more about that situation. Tell me more about that person, and let them speak again. You don't have to be giving all that advice all the time. You don't have to be telling them what to do. Maybe you need to ask them some open exploratory questions. Maybe you need to be that coach in their life, that mentor in their life, that caring individual who really cares about them. Maybe in your business right now, sitting around the board table, people are saying things. Are you present in the moment? Wherever you are, be there. And when you are there, you will hear things, you will perceive things, you will see things, you will imagine things, you will know, you'll have intuition in the moment when you're in the moment listening between the lines. Make this a wonderful Wednesday. Make this the Wednesday that you decide, wherever I am, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be present. I'm going to listen. I'm going to enjoy the moment. It's not only just about listening. It's about enjoying life. There's so much goodness to be enjoyed. But so many of us are distracted by all the other stuff around us. Be still. Enter rest. Live from a place of peace. Eject that tenant in your mind that's full of fear, full of anxiety, full of worry. One of the reasons that Michelle and I have started the New Wine Transformational Coaching and Mentoring Community is to help all of us. That includes me, that includes Michelle, includes us on the journey. As a coach, as a mentor, I'm very aware of where I need to grow and how I need to grow. I help all of us to live life from the inside out, to live a purpose-inspired life. Are you living a purpose-inspired life? Or are you rushing around, not present in the moment? Just busy, Sean, very busy. Big difference between being productive and busy, right? And there's something that happens when we choose to live from the inside out and be present in the moment. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Don't be so destination, so goal-focused that you're missing all the beauty. Just a number of years ago, I used to shoot weekly messages for my inner circle. And I remember the story I told of how I was driving in to town, into Cape Town. And on one particular day, there was a very slow vehicle ahead of us, and there was no ways, it's kind of a blind rise. And there was a queue of cars, a long queue of cars, and I had to slow down to, it felt like reverse, you know. It was creeping along. And as this happened, I looked to the right, and I saw the most beautiful flowers, a hedge of these flowers. Now, I'm not a Mr. Green Fingers, I can't tell you what they are, but they were pinks and whites, and they were beautiful. You know that I drove that road every single day of my life. I never saw those flowers. But the fact that I was forced to slow down, be present in the moment, just to rest a little bit more, meant that I absorbed and I noticed, and I was in that moment to see those flowers. And I suppose that's a picture really of our life, isn't it? There are some beautiful pink and white flowers in your life right now that you're walking right past. Opportunities, people that you love, people on your team who are sharing their opinions or not sharing their opinions because they're waiting for that space, that safe space to be able to share with you something that's on their heart. Are you being present in the moment with them? Are you asking them great questions? Because good leaders ask great questions. Or are you just spewing all your opinions and thoughts out there? Or it's like the loudest person around the board table or around the family table gets to win. gets to share their opinion because it's so important that everybody else must hear it. But what about the quiet person sitting across the road from you, across the table from you? What about them? There's gold in them hills. There's gold in them hills. Will you as a leader choose to mine that gold? To get through some rock? Sometimes they are hesitant to share, they're fearful, they lack their confidence because what about their opinion? Does it really count? People are going to laugh at me, it might be a stupid idea. And you as a leader have to mine that gold. Be present in the moment, my friends. Be present in the moment of your life. Stop rushing. Live from a place of rest. I said to my sister this morning, get dressed in rest. Get dressed in rest. Every day, put on rest. Come from a place of peace, not a place of anxiety and worries and fears. That's not how you're supposed to live. That's not the norm. That's not where you're called to be. As a leader, be present in the moment. Be at rest. Notice the people around your table. Notice the people at reception. Notice the people who bring you coffee. Notice the people who water your plants. Notice the people in your life. Be present in the moment. And you'll be surprised how many gifts are just waiting to be given to you. And that next breakthrough could come from a very unusual and different place. Are you present in the moment? Well, this message has been for you to say, well done. But if you're not present in the moment, then press in. Press into peace, press into rest, press into being present right now in this moment of your life. This has been Sean. I'm a certified John Maxwell speaker, coach and trainer, also author of the book, Have a Life Attack. I've been in pharmacy for the last 30 odd years, and I love adding value to people with leadership, personal growth and development, communication, and I trust that this week's Weekly with Willard would have added value to you. If you would like a video like this to give to your team, whether it's a team of 4 or 5, whether it's a team of 2, whether it's a team of 2,000, can you imagine every Monday, on a marvelous Monday, receiving a video like this, a teachable moment for your team to be able to distribute within your offices, to encourage them, inspire them? And don't we all need some inspiration, especially at this time of our lives? This has been Sean, speaker, coach and trainer. Until we meet again, live in that moment, and I look forward to adding value to you. Cheers.